Hi guys, so today we're going to do a review of this Lenovo ThinkPad E14. As you can see here, you can see right there, maybe it is not clear. Yeah, here you can see it's E14. So we're going to do a review of this Lenovo ThinkPad E14. And if you've been a member of this channel for a very long time, you realize that it's been a while since I last uploaded a video, and that is because for the last 2 weeks I've been looking for a laptop to review, and I didn't manage to find one. Luckily, I find myself this one, the Lenovo ThinkPad E14, and I think it's going to be a great review. So just stay tuned. Let's have a look at it and let's see if it performs and matches, or how it compares with its other ThinkPad brothers. And again, if you have a laptop in mind that you want me to review, kindly leave it in the comment section so that I know what video to work on next. And if you like me to review your own personal laptop, then you can inbox me too, so that you organize how I can find it, do some tests on it, and have a review of it. So first and forward, let's have a deeper look at this one. This is the Lenovo ThinkPad E14. One thing you realize with this Lenovo ThinkPad E14 is that the casing, is somehow metallic. Unlike the previous versions, like the Lenovo ThinkPad T440, the ones that had fiber alloy, this one comes with a magnesium alloy and aluminium, which is so strong. It's somehow metallic. Maybe if I have something like this, you can hear the squeakers. This is how the top look like. On the bottom cover, this is how the bottom side looks. We have these speakers here on the sides. I'm going to tell you something nice about these speakers just ahead of this video, so stay tuned before we get into that. You have this rubber casing here, and there are some rubber casing that have rubbers here that have peeled off from the machine, because it's not a new one, just for review. These rubbers, you realize that they help the laptop to stay on the table, to enhance the grip, and also to improve that ventilation slot for air to get in to the laptop as it gets outside. And another ventilation that's on this side, I'm going to show you later. So as usual, let's have a look at the ports on the outside. So on the right hand side, we have this Kingston lock here. You have the RJ45 here. You can see we have one USB port here. There is it. This is how the front side is. Now on the left hand side, this is where we have some few ports. We have Type-C Thunderbolt port here. This is also the charging port. It is a multitasking port that can do so many stuff. Remember, these laptops come with a 65 watts charger, Type-C. This is how the Type-C charger looks like. Forgive my camera if it is not that clear. So this is the Type-C port. This is how you charge it. 65 watts charger. It's a fast charge mechanism. So you have two USB ports here. Then you have HDMI port and the audio jack as usual. On the inside, we have the normal of the legendary ThinkPad keyboard. You can even feel the clips of the keys as you type. The travel distance is quite nice. We have that also legendary or iconic trackpad, the red trackpad on the keyboard. You can see. Just have a look at the keyboard. You can even feel it from here, how it clips. That's a very efficient traveling distance for the keyboard. We have something here. This is the power switch, but it also the fingerprint scanner, so it has been inculcated at this point. So I didn't mention that this is a Core i5 10th gen laptop. You can see the way the screen is. They've tried to reduce the bezel, trying to make it as thin as possible. You can see we have very thin bezels. Then right here at the edge of the camera, we have this camera shutter here. So you don't have to put a sellotape here to cover the camera, which is also a very good addition on this machine. So we have camera shutter here. See, now the camera is opened, then you have it closed. I'll do the test when the machine is on. So that is how it looks. as usual, we have those two click pads. For this middle pad here, click pad, that is a homework for you. Maybe I want you to comment in the comment section what's the function of this trackpad, yeah, click pad there. So let's just power it on to see how fast this machine powers on, and we're going to give it some count. So there you go, start. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it took only 16 seconds for the machine to power on. Yeah. So this is how it is. This is how it looks. You can see how the screen is. We have so much lighting from this side, so you can see how the screen reacts when you have light. And you realize that at least the screen absorbs the light. It doesn't reflect so much light, and you can just use it even when you're in the field or where there's so much sunshine or reflections of light. And at this setting, the lighting is medium. So if I happen to increase the lighting, the brightness on the screen, you can see how bright the screen is. I'll just have to reduce this for the sake of the camera, so that you can see at least some of the features on this machine. So as I said earlier, this is a 10th gen laptop, and one thing that I loved about this laptop is the speakers. The speakers, you realize here, they're powered by Harman. Yeah, the audio is powered by Harman, meaning that the sound system of this machine is just awesome. Yeah, and for the fact that they are down firing when they're on the table, it just improves the audio quality. You get that punchy bass. Even the soprano sound is just as quality as you want it to be. So it's just as crispy and as efficient voice as you'll want for in a laptop. Yeah. So let's have a look at the camera first before I show you the properties. I just wanted to show you this shutter, how it works. So you see, even let's say turn on the camera. So right there the camera is on, but you see there's nothing. See, there's that shutter is telling you that the shutter is actually on. Yeah. So if you just slide it away like this, you see there's that white blinking. Then you see, so this is my phone. This is the phone that I'm using to record, and as you can see, yeah, you can see it there. At least you have the privilege of seeing my phone on this review. So let me just turn it off. Let me just put back the shutter. So that's how good the shutter is, and you've seen how clear the camera is, even though you didn't focus on that, but the camera is actually good. And for the properties, as usual, if you want to know the properties of a laptop, most of them, I usually advise most of my viewers that you use Control, Shift, and Escape key to go to the task manager. And once you're the task manager, let me just zoom in a bit. Once you're the task manager, I'll have to reduce this brightness so that the camera, yeah. Okay, let me just bring in the clarity. I think it's a bit clear. So the task manager, come to more details here. Then you get to performance. I'll have to magnify it. Yeah, so the performance tab, we have, you can see, we have the CPU. So the CPU is i5 10th gen as usual, 1021 CPU. Each CPU at 1.6 gigahertz. We have here the number of cores. So we have 8 logical processors, and this machine comes with 4 cores, which is very good. We have a single socket. Yeah, you can see the process speed here. Everything is just, every detail you can find here in the task manager. For memory, this machine comes pre-installed with 8 GB of RAM, which is expandable because we have a memory slot here. You can see the slots, the number of slots used. And the only disadvantage of this machine is that it has a single memory slot. So it means that if it comes with 8 GB of RAM and we want to upgrade, you'll have to remove the 8 GB and replace it with a 16 GB of RAM, that is a single stick. Yeah. So you can see there, you have slot used. Yeah. Only one slot, 1 out of 1. Then for the disk, this machine comes to install with a Samsung M2 SSD of 512 GB SSD, sorry, as you can see here. So it's written 477, but that is 512 GB SSD. Yeah, see the type of storage is SSD. Then for the Wi-Fi, nothing much to say, but it is you see, nothing much to say. This is the Wi-Fi that I'm connected to, Samsung S24 Ultra. And GPU, so this laptop comes with an integrated GPU graphics of 4 GB. You can see here it's of 4 GB. Only 0.1 GB is of currently of use now. See the GPU memory. So it comes with 4 GB of integrated Intel Ultra HD graphics. There you can see. So those are some of the special features of the processor, the RAM, and the SSD that combine to make this machine as efficient as you want it to be. And then let's have a look at the display, because the display resolution is also an important aspect if you're going to use this machine for maybe video editing or some just serious professional tasks. Yeah, you'll need a good or a proper screen. So let's have a look at the display resolution. So for display resolution, just click on the screen there, display here. So we have resolution here, you can see. So it comes with a 1080 Full HD screen, which is not that bad, is equally good. And that is it for this machine. I just want us to have a look at something here just before we go with it. So we realize that this laptop comes with an Intel Ultra HD graphics of 4 GB of RAM. So what can you do with this laptop? Remember, it comes with 8 logical right here. Let me just show you something. The CPU here, this is something that is also important. Yeah, so you see it comes with 8 logical processors and 4 cores. This means that this laptop can multitask. You can use it for multitasking, and the rendering speed of this machine is so high, because with 4 cores and 8 logical processors, you can handle rendering at a very improved speed compared to the other laptops that are of 6th generations or 7th gen that do have only two cores and 4 CPUs. Yeah, and it also comes with a 4 GB of GPU, which is also crucial for video editing, and you can do most of the gaming on this machine, but light gaming, not high-end gaming. Yeah, for high-end gaming, just go for gaming machines. For the battery aspect, I've not talked about it. So as you can see, on full charge here, and it's 95%. One thing I like about this machine, I've used it for like a week now, and I've realized that the battery, if you're using it for normal office duties like Word, emailing, and some other stuff, this machine will charge in the morning, and then the next time that we're charging it is at night or a few hours to the previous day, because these machines, the battery life can last you up to a single day of charge. And if you're doing heavy work on it, like video editing, things that consume lots of power, then it's only going to last you 4 hours, which is not bad too, because demanding tasks definitely will have to consume a lot of power. That is it for today's review. And I was forgetting the hinges. Yeah, you can see this machine can flip it to 180 degrees, meaning that you can work with it while standing, because you'll have to see, you can see the screen. And even if you want to show someone something, yeah, it's easier to do that. See, you can flip it to 180. This also means that the hinge is protected. If you're using it on a table like this, then somebody happens to maybe hit on it like this, the hinges won't break. Yeah. And one thing I like about the Lenovo ThinkPad is that you'll never find them. You'll never ever find them with hinge issues, because these hinge are very comfortable. Yeah, they rarely break. And maybe you can do the test that we usually do on MacBook for the hinge, lifting the lid with a single hand. Let's try to see if it's possible on this one. And as you can see, it was almost getting there, but just let's give it 60%. Yeah, closer to, because with MacBook you can open the lid or lift the lid with just a single finger. So much have been said. If you think there's something I've left behind on this machine that you'd like to know, kindly add it in the comment section. Things that you'd like me to improve on, add them on the comment section, so that as we'll be making the next video, I'll for sure look into them. I was forgetting that this machine, for the outflow of air ventilation, we have a ventilation slot just here for airflow out of the laptop while you're using it, which is different from the previous version where you usually have the ventilation on the sides here for outflow of air. Yeah. See you next time on another review. If you like this content, as usual, kindly don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel account. See you next time. Viva.